happened. Yeah, let me know when y'all back in here. What up, T? How's it going, man? Seeing if Alpha makes it back in here. Get the rest of my stuff situated. Yeah, I don't know what happened, man. I thought something was going on with my system. And then since it kicked everything down, I had to set up a whole new stream. I couldn't reconnect to the other stream. It just cut it out. It just turned it off. All right. Turn that down. Oh no. Well, hopefully we can get something going. Caden back. Let me put it back in Yeah, but it wasn't the internet. Is it done again? What happened? My shit is acting up. Hopefully it's alright. Hopefully it's okay. Look, I'd rather have you here. If the internet, if it's going to trip out, it's going to trip out. Ain't nothing we can do about it. But yeah, I thought I got the blue screen of death for a second, and I didn't know what the hell was happening. I thought someone was trying to hack into my shit. But when I couldn't move, I realized that then my stuff just kicked out for a second. But all right, let's get back into it. I don't remember what we was talking about, but the answer was the answer was what? A hawk? That's what we talking about? The answer was the hawk. All right. Would you rather live until 80 in poverty or live until 40 in riches? Live until 80 in poverty. Poverty? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's what I thought. It wasn't that, but that's what I thought it was. And it freaked me out for a second, honestly, because I don't know what I'd do if my fucking laptop just died on me for a second. As someone who lives in poverty, I can say it's not that bad. Look, real talk. It's like poverty is a shitty situation, but it's also what you make of it. Living until 40 and riches, I'd love to live until 40 just in general. I know that seems like not far of a benchmark, but you know, shit happens in life. So to make it to 40 would be a blessing in its own. But to live until 80, whether in poverty or not, yo, that's a life. That's a life that I've lived. That's experiences that I've learned. That's things that I was able to teach, to you know, to teach people, and just experiences that. Yeah, I'm going with poverty. Oh, you fucking greedy bitches. Oh my Jojo. Is all my shit open? My old system just started over, so I had to, a lot of times I have to close stuff out. Alright. Okay, yeah, but you know, this is fucked up. You want to die at 40 And then what? What? You know what? Fuck it. I'm moving on. I ain't got time. Whoever voted this, they suck many dicks. You know, and I don't want them to enjoy it either. Would you rather win the World Series or the Super Bowl? I'd rather win the Super Bowl. I'm a football fan, not a baseball fan. Baseball is for whoever it's for, but baseball is not for me. So I'd rather win the World Series. So I'm winning the Super Bowl. We're moving on. This is an easy one. I like to talk. I like to talk in detail. All in one sitting. So I just realized that they had some shit down here. Right here. So like criteria for this stuff. So would you rather eat 50 chicken nuggets or eat 6 Big Macs? Excuse me. Yeah, Discord be tripping sometimes, yo. Discord be tripping sometimes. But if I had to choose, I'd rather choose. I can eat. That's not the problem. So this is in the situation of what I'd finish, because there's a strong chance that I'd finish both of them. But this is also a situation as to whether I'm being gluttonous or if I genuinely am just doing this because I want to. You know, am I torturing myself by doing this? Like, which one's going to be worse for me? But if I had to, oh yeah, it says right there, you must enjoy yourself. You must enjoy yourself. So it seems like I'd have to go for the nuggets because they go down easier. You can have them with different sauces. You can experiment. You can play around. With the Big Macs, it's a lot of bread, so you'll fill up a lot faster. Thus, it will no longer be enjoyment. It'd be punishment. With chicken nuggets, I can eat 20 before I'm like, I can eat 20 chicken nuggets. I've never just sat and ate 20 chicken nuggets, but I know I can eat 20 chicken nuggets. So at what point does it become enjoyable? I don't know. Is that a word? Unenjoyable. Is that a word? I don't even know. I gotta go with the nuggets on this one though. Yeah, what? Big Macs? I gotta go with the chicken nuggets. Look, you can eat them Big Macs, but it's just Big Macs ain't even all that, yo. It's so funny because I used to eat Big Macs all the time when I was younger because it was called the Big Mac and I wanted to be a big boy. It gotta go nuggets. I don't think any of it's nutritional, to be honest. I don't think there's a win in that situation. No one picked Big Macs. It just no one. No. Would you rather always dress like royalty or always dress like a pimp? Okay, so we're talking about the typical pimp look with the pimp cane and the pimp hat with the pimp glasses and my long pimp coat. You know, my backhand strong. Or are we talking about now? Are we talking about royalty now? Because technically, royalty now, they just pretty normal for royalty now. You know, but if we're talking about like royalty back in the day with the wigs and the, what did royalty look like back then? All I remember is the wigs. Either way, I'm not either of these. I'm not royalty and I'm not a pimp. So you don't want to get robbed. Yeah, you. Yeah, you gotta talk like, you gotta sound exactly like Cat Williams. You know, I wish I had like a mod that made me sound like a pimp. I need to hear a pimp at this exact moment. I don't have one. All right, I would rather be a pimp. I just don't want to be royalty because it seems like they get hot. Oh, look at you guys. You don't know what you're missing, man. Being a pimp, yo. And is you not being a pimp, you just dressed like a pimp. Like, is this fucking Halloween? No, it's always just like a pimp. That just seems like a lot of work to always dress like Hobo Jojo. It just seems like a lot of work to always have to dress. Let me look at what some royalty looks like. Royalty. I'm just gonna type in royalty and see what it looks like. Clothes. Royalty clothes. Like this guy? Hold on. Like this guy. Hell yeah. We want to be this guy right here. This guy right here. Hell yeah. That's what we want. Get out of here. This guy right here. That's royalty right there. That's some royalty. That's funny. All right. Either way, I'd rather be a pimp. Wakanda royalty. That's true. But Wakanda also isn't a real place, so that's tough. And then like kings and princes, it's like royalty in what sense? No takesies backsies. We're already pimps. We're all pimps. You can't go back. We're all pimps now. Have to get around. Would you rather have to get around on all fours at all times, or only make animal noises? Assume that walking on all fours is just as efficient as regular walking. Let's be clear. Walking on all fours is more efficient than regular walking. We as man just decided to become stupid and only use our fucking legs. But you may never stand on two legs. Why? Dogs and cats sometimes go up on their hind legs and be like, why not? Bears, fucking bears stand all the time. Who's gonna tell me that I can't stand on my two legs? Who's gonna tell me that I can't stand on my two? I'm just playing. A quarter of your noises would be understood by others. A quarter of my noises? Why am I making these noises for? It doesn't make sense. I'm just making noises to make noise. What's an animal noise? This is what I sound like if I was an animal. That's what I would sound like as an animal. Fucking getting around on all fours. How dare they tell me I can't stand on two legs? How dare they? You got some nerve. I can do what I want with my legs. Dicks. H2O, brought to you by hydrogen and oxygen. Also brought to you by my refrigerator, which has a filter, which is delicious water. Thank you, H2O. You sure know what gets me going. Would you rather have the sense of smell of a dog, have the eyesight of an eagle? So here's my thing, and this is probably different from other people. Maybe, I don't know. I am a gorilla, bro. That's why my logo is a gorilla. JoJo is a gorilla. Kaden, where'd you go? Welcome back. I didn't know you left. I'm sorry. I don't have a sense of smell. And I mean this literally. I can't smell a damn thing in the universe. There's nothing out there that triggers any sense to my nose at all. And I've never been able to smell. No one knows why. And I'm the only one in my family that can't smell. So being able to have the sense of the smell of a dog would probably drive me crazy. I don't know about any of you guys, but I always liken it to this. If you've seen that SpongeBob episode where Patrick gets a nose and then he can suddenly smell and he goes fucking crazy because all the smells are just too extreme for him, that's me. If I ever had to smell, I feel like that's who I would turn into, a psychopath, and I wouldn't be able to do anything because it would be a catastrophic meltdown. And I'd rather be able to just see like an eagle, because eagles, they'd be like thousands of feet in the air, or meters, depending on where you are. And they look down, and they're like, is that a fucking mouse? Thinking it's going to scurry its little ass away from me. And the mouse is just over there minding his business like. And that eagle's like, I have never, ever in my life wanted to kill something as much as I want to kill that mouse. And this was all taking place a mile away from each other. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What else could you? No, I can't smell through my nose. What else would it come through? I'm taking the eagle. But yes, no, I'm not able to smell at all. So yeah, this seems like whoever wanted this, maybe they already have the eyesight of an eagle. Because it's like, what do you want this for? What do you want to be able to have the sense of smell of a dog for? How does that? What is that? What does that improve in your life? Like, while I can't sit and think of different ways that I'd use this eyesight, I know damn well me being able to smell the fucking fries going in the fryer at the McDonald's a couple miles up the road ain't gonna do shit for me. So yeah, I'm sorry that I'm freaking out. Oh, it's not an issue. I'm happy not being able to smell. There's so many problems with people who can smell. You know, some people can smell so hard, and I mean that literally. They smell so hard that certain smells make them sick, like to the point where they're gagging and want to throw up. That sounds horrible. It sounds like a nightmare. I never want to smell. Wi-Fi all day, Earth. Wi-Fi all day. What we got next? Would you rather fight the entire Smurf village or fight the full collection of Care Bears? All right, let me see. How many Care Bears are there? Smurfs are pretty fucking small. How many collections of Care Bears? Nah, I didn't put that right. Are there in total? There's only 12 Care Bears. Now, is this like the TV Care Bears where they fucking where they shoot beams out of their shits and whatnot, and they're like, care, stare, and you know, rainbow care and shit like that. You know, once again, I'm not trying to fight light. I don't know why no one. I don't want light. Light is hot and it burns. I'm fighting the entire Papa Smurf going down first of all, and they're gonna be calling me Papa Smurf. Oh, Papa Smurf, yes, motherfuckers. I'm sorry. I'm all over the place right now. Yeah, there's 12. Oh, you know what? The Care Bear stare is from the Ultimate Showdown song. Oh, that's a classic right there. That took me back. Gargamel. Gargamel's got some good ideas. He just has poor execution. And he wants to eat them. I don't want to eat a Smurf. He wants to eat the Smurfs. He's a fucking psycho. I just want to kill them. Different. Genocide. It's different. Yeah, see, this is why we're not messing with no Care Bears around here. Would you rather have a one-night stand or have a friend with benefits? I call my wife my friend with benefits. Why in the world would I want a one-night stand? I've never had a one-night stand. Ever. I've never had a one-night stand. I'm sure there's reason for it. But I guess I should say it like this. I've never been in a situation to have a one-night stand. But yeah. This is an easy one. We're moving on from that one. Would you rather live happily ever after with your favorite romance novel hero? Live happily ever after with your favorite movie TV show hero? My favorite movie TV. And what is this hero? Are we talking about like superpowers? Are we talking like superpowers? Are we talking about like just like someone that you look up to? You know, or can I just classify anyone as a hero just because I want to live with them? Because they have money. I don't know. There's no favorite romance novel. I don't read them. There's been some romantic animes that I've watched, I guess, you know. But I've never read any mangas like that. Would I rather live happy? I'd rather do this. I don't know who it would be at this exact moment. Like, I'd rather chill. Like, let's just be specific and say I'd love to go visit Wakanda, since that was something we were talking about earlier, and see with T'Challa, and you know, all the homies up in Wakanda land. I don't know. I guess I don't have any attachment to this one. So I guess I'm just gonna move on with my life. Would you rather be malnourished or be obese? I'm already obese. If you go to the doctor, doctors have a specific scale in which you fall under. And my weight does this. Right now I'm at the and I'm waiting for the ride down. But if you go to the doctor, you will be, even if you're in some type of shape, you know, you will be classified as obese depending on your body fat percentage and whatnot. So yes, I am obese by definition. Not a problem at this exact moment. I do want to lose weight, and I am in that process of losing the weight. But not a problem. However, being malnourished comes with so many problems, just in general. And there's no way you can be malnourished and be in shape. It just doesn't work that way. I love T'Challa. I'd rather be obese. I don't think people really understand what this means. I don't think people really get what this means at all. How about JoJo? How y'all doing? Yeah, I don't think people really get this. We're moving on. I am a very out the box thinker until it's time to look inside of the box, and then I'm like, ooh, what's in here? You know? Would you rather be the first killed in a group or be the last killed in the group? All right. So this seems hard, but it's not. I'd rather be the first to go, because the situation is this: I'm going to be killed anyway. So I'd rather be the first one killed, so I don't have to live with watching everyone die, knowing that there's nothing that I can do about it, and then having to die anyway. So I'd rather put that pain on someone else. So I'd much rather be killed first. Get this shit over with. You know, to put me out of my misery. Like, I couldn't imagine. I'm pretty sure that was you, Alpha, who asked about like being chased or whatever, or about like Jason or something like that. And that's a different situation. This is a situation where I'm gonna die anyway. So I want to be the first one killed. Fucking psychos. It's just, you're gonna die. It says right here, picking last doesn't make you the hero who wins or the murderer himself. You are the last victim. You're gonna die. That's just what the reality is. So I don't want to be the last one to die. This is just crazy. This is just crazy. Hobo Jojo. I don't agree with this Hobo Jojo though. So you get a half-hearted Hobo Jojo. Hobo Jojo. Because this is, I don't know. What are these people thinking? Do they think that they have a big ass group? Like they got like 700 people in their group, and the guys got to go through the entire group, so they get to live their entire lives and without worry, until one day suddenly this guy shows up at their door while they're on their deathbed and like, hey man, it's time to go. As their body slowly turns into dust. That's the only way, you know? That's the only way. I don't like this. I think these guys are crazy. All right. Would you rather have an uncontrollable itch that attacks at sporadic times, or always have chapped lips? And you can't just throw on some Burt's Bees. And that's that chapstick shit. Nah, I'm out of there. So, as someone who has unfortunately stupidly suffered from poison ivy multiple times in their lives, the last one being in the worst possible way to ever have poison ivy, I'll leave that up to the imagination. Having an uncontrollable itch is horrible. However, I cannot even remotely deal with having my lips always chapped. Always. No amount of chapstick, CarMax, none of that shit is gonna save your lips. They're gonna be chapped. And you know what comes with chapped? Cracked. You know what comes with cracked? Fucking pain. Oh. 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 Anyway, so yeah. Hey! 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 You watch your mouth, T. I'm itchy. Look at that. This one technically has more though. These guys over here don't understand. They don't know what they don't know. They don't know what they don't know. Like, this sucks, man. But my nose randomly itches. And it happens sporadically. I feel like all itches are uncontrollable and happen sporadically. Anyway, moving on. Would you rather be a spouse of a polygamist or never have a relationship last longer than 2 years? Am I aware of this, or is it just coincidental that every relationship that I'm in stops at 2 years? I mean, it's better off just not being in a relationship, right? Logically, maybe. Because this sucks, you know? But if I'm the spouse of a polygamist, then I'm happy, right? In the sense that I'm sorry. I hit my mic and I'm so sorry. But I gotta be happy in this sense because I'm living with this. I'm happy being married to my wife who also has multiple husbands. That's perfectly fine. She's the breadwinner. I'm the house worker. Tom is he grows our fucking food, and Craig takes care of the chickens, and we all work together to make a happy household. So that's what I'm doing. I just don't understand, because what's the point of being in a relationship if they all end after 2 years? The point of being in a relationship eventually is for it to be a forever thing, right? Unless you're just a serial dater, then those are people who just, you know, they're just oop to goop to goop to goop to goop. Not knowing love or not knowing you have all of them. I don't understand your question, Earth. We're all cool, man. Me, Tom, and Craig, we all the homies. We don't mind. We pick up all the work and we get treated very wonderfully. It's just like, whatever you want to do. Oh God, this. Okay, would you rather chug a pint of ocean salt water? Why didn't they just put salt water? Why did it have to say ocean salt water? Or chug a pint of rancid milk? Afterwards, you cannot immediately chase it with another drink. Savor it. First of all, why would I drink something else after that? It's just gonna mix in my stomach and make whatever it is worse. Okay, so chugging a pint of ocean salt water. How much is a pint? Pint of water. I got to do my research to be more specific. A pint of water. Oh, God, put it in terms of fucking cups. Pint. 2 cups. Okay, 2 cups. Okay, 2 cups. So there's 2 cups of salt water, 2 cups of rancid milk. Now, this is another question. How much salt water can kill you? There we go. I'm trying to find an answer, but God, if they don't have the most complicated fucking shits here, just tell me. 4 cups. Nope. It says about 2 gallons. So, 2 gallons of salt water will kill you. The situation is this. Rancid milk, not spoiled, not old. Rancid milk might as well be cheese and not good cheese. And it ain't just going to go down. It's talking about chugging it, as in glug, 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 glug. I'm drinking the salt water because it's going to go down easier. It's going to go down easier. It's going to go down quicker. And I get to get it over with faster. And it's 2 cups. So while it may suck, I have more than enough mass on me that it won't make me ill. But this ain't going to work. I'm just not with this. I'm not with that. If y'all drinking the milk, man, y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. You gotta savor it. You wanna just sit with blocky, chunky milk cheese? Y'all are fun. This is fun. I'm sorry. This is why you gotta be specific. You gotta be specific because I'm going to do my fucking research to know what's easier. Would you rather be close with only one person and only see them on Sundays, or know many people and see them every day but not be particularly close with any of them? You cannot get to know these people any better, no matter how much time you spend with them. What does that even mean? Like they can't be homies, they're just going to be acquaintances? What's the point of knowing them and seeing them every day? Am I going to work? Is this just work? Am I just at work? This just doesn't make any sense to me. What is this situation? Why am I seeing them every day? But I'm not cool with them. This has got to be work. I don't want this. I don't want work. So I'm going with this one. I didn't even I read this briefly, but the whole concept of this just doesn't sound fun. It just doesn't sound fun. You know? Take me out, bro. Take me out. Would you rather be addicted to steroids, or be incredibly frail? Steroids will kill you. So if I'm addicted to steroids, I got a death wish. And I know there's a way. I know you can do steroids without technically dying, but you also you know what? Let me do this. Side effects of prolonged steroid use. Let's see. And I know there are different types of steroids. I'm just going to assume that this is talking about the steroids that you shoot up your butt to get strong. That's what I'm assuming this is talking about. Let me see. I need to know what the side effects are. Long-term effects of anabolic steroid use. Kidney problems or failure. Liver damage and tumors. Enlarged heart. High blood pressure. Increased risk of stroke and heart attack, even in young people. Increased risk of blood clots. In men. Shrinking testicles. Decreased sperm count. Baldness. Development of breast. Increased risk for prostate cancer. In women. Growth of facial hair or excess body hair. Deceased breast size. Decreased, not deceased. Male pattern baldness. Changes in or stop in the menstrual cycle. Enlarged clitoris. A deepened voice. And in teens, stunted growth, stunted height. Oh. Also, all of the mental fucking problems that come with that shit. So, yeah. I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think there are healthy steroids. I know there are medical steroids that they use for issues, like when I have my breathing problems and I my shit locks up, they give you a steroid to help that, and that's a different type of steroid. But that's not what this is asking about. So I'm gonna be frail because it's unfortunate, but it doesn't say that we're incredibly frail forever. It just says be incredibly frail, which means that it's just something that we have to work through. Maybe we'll get better by drinking our rancid milk. Anyway, sorry that I went on that spill. Don't do steroids. Don't do steroids. Don't do it. Because the thing is, if you do steroids, you get to that point where if you stop, it can cause issues. So you have to keep doing it. But when you keep doing it, it causes issues. So it's like, no matter what, you're fucking screwed. So don't put yourself in that situation. Would you rather be in a no-name rock band or be in a wildly popular kids band like the Wiggles? Okay, first of all, I love the Wiggles. I don't know who they are currently. I don't know who the Wiggles currently are. I know Jeff is still in it. Emma. So they still got Blue Guy. But everyone else is different, and they have a girl in there now. A lady. That's weird. That is weird. I don't like that I saw that. I don't like that I saw that just now. I don't like that I saw the new Wiggles. Anyway, if I'm in I don't want to be in a kids band unless I'm enjoying myself. And I have a very specific motto that I live by. Fuck them kids. So I'd rather be in a no-name rock band because I'm more than likely enjoying myself. Now, if I'm over here in this rock band and I'm just suffering, crippling depression because I'm never gonna make it and I'll never be anybody, then I just shouldn't be doing this. But I don't wanna be around them kids, man. Because it's like you got the Wiggles, but then you also have those other people that I've never heard of. And I don't want to only be known to children. I don't want to be the Wiggles. I will be the Wiggles. I will be in the Wiggles. But I don't want to be a band like the Wiggles. And I don't want to appease to children. I just feel like after a while that drive me crazy. They should make like a movie about that. Where you're and it's going to be dark. Okay, so just hear me out. So, you are someone, and you grew up and you always wanted to be in some crazy rock group, and you wanted to make something, a name for yourself, and you wanted to grow, and then eventually you started writing music for such and such and what's the what and whatever, and then you got picked up by like Disney or whatever to be a part of this group, and you have to dress in a costume like Yo Gabba Gabba and shit like that, and you gotta go out and you gotta perform for everyone dressed in your suit, and then after like fucking years and years of suffering, and you paint that vivid picture of just sweat and anger on your face as you're up there dancing to howdy do, howdy dee, how your kids look at me type of shit, and you just lose your shit and just go on a rampage. I'd watch that shit. Anyway, I'm gonna drink some water after that. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Real quick. Let's test out some voices. All right. Okay. I don't know what I sound like, but I guess we'll see.
Okay, so if you could live without air, water, and food, would you rather be stuck on the moon or be free floating in space? There's so much emptiness in space that I'd rather be stuck on an object. Okay. So the concept of the movie is dark. I said it was going to be dark, and I just feel like as let me see. I don't know what that sounds like. Let me see what that sounds like. Hey, amusement park announcer? That sounds awesome. Alright, so but to float in space and I can live without air, water, and food, then I'm immortal in a sense of I won't die until I die. You know? You you can float in space for a long time and not get anywhere. You know? So what is that doing for you? What is either of this doing for you? I'd rather be stuck on the moon. I just don't. The concept of floating in space, you can't stop. You can't fucking swim. This ain't Looney Tunes. Sorry. And you can't fucking do anything. You're just there, weightless, motionless, and stuck. You might as well be paralyzed. I'm on the moon. Psychos. Psychopaths, all of you. This really gets you an inside look at people's brains, you know? I just leave it at that.
All right. That seems kind of easy. Well, I don't want to say easy, but it's just I just couldn't. Just the concept of that shit. My hands hurt. Would you rather be better looking in person or be better looking in photos? This seems like a very vain situation. But if we had to be honest, I'd rather be better looking in person. What the fuck? Like, I hate the way I look at pictures. Sometimes I take really good pictures, but a lot of times I just don't, and I hate the way that I look. Napalm, what's going on, homie? So I'd rather look better in person than to look better in pictures because I'm not sharing these pictures with anyone. You know, usually when I take pictures, it's for me. I'm on my phone. I'm chilling. It's for the wife. You know, she's doing her shiznit and whatnot. But like, I don't like what good is it? What is wrong with you? Crazy. Would I rather be black in a white neighborhood or be white in a black neighborhood? All right. As someone who is black, being in a white neighborhood is sometimes very scary. I can't speak for a white person in a black neighborhood. I know of many instances, though, where in a black neighborhood, there's a handful of white people. And a lot of times, those white people do and are really cool with the black community. And same thing with the white neighborhood, being black in a white neighborhood. Sometimes do, this is a situation where it's kind of up in the air because experiences differ drastically. But I'm black and I want to always be black. I'm going to be black in a white neighborhood no matter what. This is kind of weird that a lot of people chose this. And I don't know if this means that there's a lot of people who are black that chose this, or if there are a lot of people who are like, yeah, it'd be cool to be black in a white neighborhood. Or they think that being white in a black neighborhood is a scary situation. I don't know. I don't know how people think. I only know stereotypical bullshit. But yeah. Good shit, Napalm. Good shit, man. I just realized that I was saying all that stuff while I had the voice mod on. Would I rather have a Pepsi or have a Coke? I don't drink dark Coke. I don't like it. I don't drink Coke, Pepsi. I don't drink root beer. I don't drink Dr. Pepper. I don't drink any RC Cola that has a dark color. I don't drink any other shit that I don't know what it is. I just don't care. I'm more of like I drink Sprite. I used to drink a lot of Mountain Dew when I was younger. I don't really care for it now. Oopsie poopsie. So this one I don't really care for. What would you guys rather have? I'm not going to answer this one for myself because I don't have a preference. I can't even tell you the last time I drunk a Coke or a Pepsi.
Isn't Coke and Pepsi, isn't both of them made by the Coca-Cola company? Pepsi. I don't get it. I don't know. I don't get what the appeal is. I don't care. I don't care about either of these. I've never liked it. I've never cared. I love lemonade. Would you rather get electrocuted for 10 seconds or get slapped 20 times? All right. I don't want to get electrocuted for 10 seconds because I could die. I'm not going to die if I get slapped 20 times. I don't give a fuck who's slapping me. It's just not how it's going to work. I may have some brain damage after a while, depending on who's the one doing the slapping, you know. But I don't want to get electrocuted for 10 seconds. Yeah, there you go, Napalm. That's exactly it, yo. I want the Coke with the Coke. Pepsi, hold on. Just realized I was on the wrong screen anyway. Does Pepsi fall under Coca-Cola? Oh. Oh, yeah. Interesting. Good to know. You know, I always thought they were the same thing. I never even realized that they were different shit. Thanks, T. Thank you for being here, man. I'm glad to have had you here during this wonderful time. Chilling with the homies. I'm getting slapped. I'm not getting electrocuted. It's just not gonna work out. I just don't see the appeal. I'm gonna die, right? That's just death. I don't want to die. And getting electrocuted is painful. Tommy, would you rather be hysterically funny, be absolutely beautiful? I'm already hysterically funny. I'm fucking hilarious. I'm a funny dude. I keep hitting my mic. And I don't care about being beautiful because deep down inside, I know no matter what, I'm ugly as fuck. I know that no matter who I am, no matter what happens, I am ugly as shit. And I'm okay with that because beauty doesn't matter to me. It matters to the person that I'm with. My wife thinks I look amazing. That's all that matters. No matter what I look like to myself, she thinks I look good. And that's all that matters. She also thinks I look good because, hint, hint, wink, wink, I'm fucking hilarious. humor is an attractive quality, y'all. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Fucking vain bitches. All these vain ass bitches here. These probably the same people who. What was the one? What was the one that I hated? What was the one that I hated? What was the one that I hated? This one? I don't remember what it was. But I don't like whoever chose that. Alright, what's the next? Would you rather have a tapeworm that eventually kills you or have AIDS? Jesus. God dang. Okay. Would I rather have a tapeworm that eventually kills me or have AIDS? I don't want to have AIDS. And I understand that it's autoimmune disease or autoimmune disorder. I can't remember which one it was specifically. But I know what having AIDS is. And I would rather have the tapeworm, you know. See, they usually have a criteria here that's like, you can't kill the tapeworm. It's going to kill you type of situation. But they don't have that here. So technically, yeah, we can put up a fighting. We can put up a fight. I just don't. Why would you rather have AIDS? Like I mean AIDS, not autoimmune disorder or disease. I don't remember what it is. Don't. Stop it. I don't want to have AIDS though. How about JoJo? I don't count that. I don't want to have AIDS. I didn't want to choose that one. If you had to do one every other year, would you rather? If you had to do one every other year, what would you rather? Live completely alone on an island or be overworked in a cramped factory? Put me on the fucking island. What? Why would I want to be overworked in a cramped factory? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's like if they said have HIV. That's a different situation. But they said I got full-blown AIDS, man. And I don't know. I'm just not cautious enough to live with the concept that catching, you know, a cold or, you know, stuff like that could kill me, you know. And this may be just me not knowing what the hell I'm talking about, but I don't want to have AIDS. At least I like the tapeworm. It's painless, I assume. I assume it's just gonna get so big that eventually I just pass. I don't know. I'd rather live completely alone. I don't see why anyone would rather work every other year. You gotta go work in a cramped factory. Fucking stupid. Y'all stupid. While on the island, you have no human interaction. You would have everything needed to survive comfortably. Work conditions in the factory are fairly miserable. Come on! You're doing this every other year. I can always eat more. You can't out-eat me, tapeworm, ever. Would you rather explode or implode? I implode literally on a daily basis. Either way, you are dead. Okay. So I guess, am I imploding in a sense of like all of my internal organs fucking just sploosh, sploosh, sploosh? You know, but there's no outward damage. But when they go to do my autopsy and they cut me open and they see all my shit's just fucking jacked up and my heart isn't there because everything's shattered and my bones are dust, you know. Is that what imploding is? You know, because exploding it's just a messy affair. Like, I just think about how you're going to be found. I think about that all the time. You know, death is inevitable, so obviously I'm going to think about it. That's just who I am as a person. And a lot of times I do think about how I would be found if I died, you know. Having a heart attack on the toilet, you know, type of situation while I'm shitting. I don't want to be found that way. I also don't want to be found with you know, like alone, but with like an entire pizza box on my lap, you know, like with only 2 slices left. And not just any normal pizza. This is like the biggest pizza that you can get, and I've eaten it all by myself. I don't want to be found that way. There are certain ways that I just don't want to be found. I don't want to be found hanging, you know, or hanged. I don't want to be found with my face blown off, you know. And, you know, these are all things that I have actually thought about. It's pretty dark, but I'm just so comfortable with the concept of talking about things like this because it's just my life. So I apologize if it seems I'm being too normal about it. But I'd rather implode just because of less cleanup. What the fuck? Hobo Jojo. If I explode, I can paint the walls. Oh my gosh. Jeez. Okay. I I don't know who these people are, so I'm opting out. I know who Sarah Palin is, but I don't care about that. If you're trapped in a cage, would you rather be trapped with a tamed tiger or be trapped with a rabid squirrel? A tamed tiger. Nothing else is in the cage, just you and the animal. A tamed tiger or a rabid squirrel? The concept of crushing a squirrel does not sound fun. And it seems like no matter what, the squirrel's going to get me in some manner. Like, it's going to nip me, scratch me, something before I'm actually able to crush that little bitch. I'm just assuming. I'm just leaning on the logical side. I don't want to say that I'd be able to just run up to the squirrel and crush it. I think my hesitance is what will lead me to getting bit. Thus, I'd have to go and deal with that. But I don't want to be with a tiger. I don't give a fuck if it's tamed. I don't care if it's dead. I don't want to be anywhere near a tiger at all. It's just not what we do. I hate it. I'm not fucking with no tiger, bro. I don't care. I don't care. What? You can get shots, albeit they're painful. I'm pretty sure you get them in your stomach, if I'm not mistaken. But, like, what the fuck? Y'all don't just trust things. Don't just trust shit. Don't just trust shit. I'm being so, as like, I'm smiling, but I'm being so serious. Don't just trust shit. I need, hold on. Let me see. Here we go. Let me just make this big real. Hey, I was about to end it anyway, Alpha. I appreciate you being here, man. Don't just trust shit. No, y'all can have that shit. Where's the next one? The next one's the last one. I'm not wrestling no tiger, Daypalm. Alright. Would you rather kiss Voldemort or kiss Hitler? There would be tongue, a lot of it. Voldemort would be after he became weird and lizardy. Oh, before he was Tom Riddle, you mean? Okay. I'm like, what the fuck does this mean? I'm not kissing Hitler. I don't see why I'm kissing either one of these, let alone with tongue. This just doesn't make sense. This just doesn't make sense to me. What's the benefit? Like, am I kissing Hitler and it's gonna make him fall in love with me, thus preventing all of the genocide that happened during the Holocaust? You know, and am I kissing? It was already after Voldemort became weird and lizardy, so he's already evil. Am I gonna save him? Am I gonna turn him back into Tom Riddle? Like, is he gonna? Well, he was always just fucked up in the head. Is my kid? You know what? I'm saying it like this. My kiss is going to save all that were affected by this individual. That's what I'm thinking. And seeing as Voldemort isn't real, kissing him isn't going to do anything. So I'm kissing Hitler in order to save all of the people. This is weird. Y'all are weird, but y'all probably got some weird fantasy about actually kissing Voldemort. I'm saving the world. Exactly. It's just I'm gonna save the world. Is all. I'm saving the world. That's it. I saved the world. That's what I just did. I just kissed Hitler and saved all of the world. Hitler is now the artist that he wanted to be, and he's not a crazy man. Yep, that's what I did. And it does. It got him in. I'm telling you, he's the artist that he always thought he could be. I kissed him and I said, "Hey, you are the greatest artist. You just don't know it yet." And thus, he went to work, and then bam, motherfucker, his name's up there with the Da Vinci and Michelangelo and Picasso and all those other people who do things that I've learned about at some point in life. But yeah, I'm done, y'all. I'm done. That was stupid fun. Even with the technical difficulties, which I hope everything is okay and that, you know, my shit didn't just fuck up. But I'll run a software scan after I do all this stuff. But yeah, that's all I got, y'all. This shit was stupid fun. You know, I appreciate y'all being here. Thumbs up for positivity. Thumbs up for this shit. Make sure if you like this shit, that you like this shit, y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all, and I'm done. I'm out. It's time. Apparently, we all had the same schedule today. But I love y'all, and I appreciate y'all watching. We'll be back with Hades on Wednesday. I'm gonna start the stream early, but it's gonna be a long one because we're going until I finally beat it. But yeah, I appreciate y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed this shit, y'all. We'll do this another time with some other shit. So I love y'all. Thank y'all for watching. JoJo out. Appreciate y'all being here. Y'all have a good day.